Coupler, and welcome to my Let's Play. Sorry, I shall start again. Coupler, and welcome to my Let's Play / stream of Star Trek Online with the KDF faction. We are on doing the last mission in the Cold War side missions. Cold storage, and we are now chasing down. We're now in a race with the Breen to the Preserver Archive after we've found the location of it. Thot Trel is on his way there too, and I can imagine we're going to have a showdown with the helmet wearing lizards, assuming they're lizards. Hashtag not gendering the Breen. Okay, so let's pick up the mission. So I think we have to go into the mission, into the incoming house mission, and there it is, cold storage. Our scientists have consulted with your commanders, and they concur your crew's theory. If there is an intact preserver library, it is likely to be located in the Linnaeus system. I suggest that you begin your search on the Linnaeus 2. It has a climate similar to the Zafira. If the preserver settled here eons ago, it is possible that they would have chosen a similar world for this facility. Please, be safe, be quick. Long-range sensors have detected Breen vessels in space near Linnaeus, in the Linnaeus system. I fear that they have made the same conclusions we have. You must find the preserver's technology before they do. So pop over to the Linnaeus system. Bear with me, we can get up the puzzles for this. There's no walkthrough for it. Well, bloody hope there is. Okay, so we'll head to Linnaeus, and we shall begin cold storage. I have the walkthrough now, so I know what I'm supposed to do. It's in advance. Captain, sensors show skirmish between the Breen invasion force and the small pockets of Alpha Jemadar. Records show that the Dominion has a base in this system during the Dominion War. It is conceivable that the Alpha Jemadar took it over the Dominion retreat. If we strike quickly, we'll be able to take both groups out with ease, aiming weapons. Well, they did warn us not to enter their system. I didn't say anything about them expanding out, so I guess they're not allies anymore. one more group over here. Yeah. Great minds think I like this, aren't you? The Breen life sign. There are Breen life signs already on the surface, Captain. We will need to hurry, or they'll ransack the archive. They bloody won't. As a Gorn, I know what it's like for when people trample on your history. It is disrespectful. Sensors are showing multiple life signs, Captain, but something is interfering with the biological filtering. I can't tell exactly what is out there. I recommend that we proceed with caution, but we need to find the Breen before they can access the preserver archive. I'm getting some interesting readings from an object in the northeast. Recommend that we head in that direction. Readings indicate it could be fully or partially buried, so keep your eyes open. Alright. Oh, cool. It's been a very long time since I've been on a nice free. Planet is bleeding purple blood. Why the bloody gun already? Captain, this device seems to be connected to a subterranean power source. I can't pinpoint the location of the source, but if we can locate the area where the energy disturbance is strongest, then we should be able to triangulate the location of the underground power network. So we're then in multiple of the signatures, I believe we're alerted to. That would be the people firing and shooting at me behind me, I imagine, yeah? Alright. You guys got it covered, didn't you? Hmm? See what's up and over. Really? You wanna go hand to hand with me, do you, boy? I'm a Gorn. We've come a long way since the 21st century. Slow moving creatures. Hissing all the time. Those Gorn gave us a bad name. So I have a plan. The energy readings are faint neutrino emissions, which means the Preserver archive may be powered by an antimatter reactor. If the Preservers were using antimatter reactions thousands of years ago, their technology may be much more advanced than we realise. Captain, if we can locate the antimatter reactor's neutrino emitter, I can use a Renaissance mapping to chart the whole facility. Are you saying what? Yeah, that's why the planet's leaking purple stuff. That's the reactor. Well, if the reactor's leaking, then I don't particularly vote for their safety record. Excellent. We can now map the entire facility from here, sir, and from the looks of it, it looks like multiple cave-ins and signs of recent excavation. The Breen must have already been inside. I've located a service entrance nearby. We should get there immediately. This obelisk may be the key to accessing the archive. Using the information we gathered thus far, we should examine it and use it if it provides information on how we might proceed. Well, I would say that's not very sporting there. Sir, when the last group of Breen beamed in, I detected an energy pulse coming from the section of the obelisk. I believe that the section can be accessed to the point to the archives. Based on our research so far, I should be able to open it with the access point. Oh, here we go. We're actually inside the archives. Sweet. 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 How clever of you, Takis. I see that you've found the entrance into this ancient weapons store. Too bad your journey will end here, at the hands of my most elite. I am almost sad to see you go after all you've done for me. That is, after all we've been through together. Oh, full of himself, isn't he? Frack, you have to be the most useless medical officer I ever had. Right, these have to be done in order. And I have the order. We must use these consoles to access the archives. Preserver technology is often sound-based. We need to find the right pattern. And I have the right pattern. So, feel free to ever refer to this. So technically this is now a walkthrough. Get it, Captain, you're going to access the archives. How kind of you to open the lock for me. Every time I wonder if it was wise to let you live, you do something like this to show me that you're worth keeping around. Breen won't give up without a fight, Captain. We need to access the archive quickly before the battle begins again. First for battle. Talk to the Preserver Archivist. Welcome. Long have we waited for our children to seek us out. Who are you? I am a guardian of all my people were and all they remember. My task is to keep the archive safe until the day when our children would be united and would want to know who we were. Welcome, my children. I'm so happy to meet you. Tell me about your race. Long ago, life developed on our world before others. We explored the galaxy, but we were alone. What is life when there is no one with with which to share the joys or the sorrows. If the galaxy would not give us companions, we would create them. We created you. Our scientists seeded worlds and directed evolution. We wanted you to resemble us, but more importantly, we wanted you to understand us. Unfortunately, we knew we would not live to see you become what you have become, and create the great wonders that we knew were possible. Most of my people are gone, and the fact that a fragment of their lives is in you is enough. But we knew that someday you would seek us out, and so few of us remained, waiting for you and the world that it would be. Tell me about your technology. We are the technology you seek. Our main focus to study was the genetic code. We learned how to manipulate this code and how not only to create dozens of species to seed across hundreds of worlds, but also how to use it to alter our own genetics. You might call us living computers. Each preserver has a genetic memory of our entire race. All our knowledge and history is stored within each of us. Are there more preservers here? Hundreds. While each preserver has a genetic memory of an entire race, it is deemed important to preserve individuals so that if the time came when we could live with our children, there would be sufficient numbers to maintain our species. We built this place and slept, dreaming of the world that would become. We dreamed of a world that you would create. What will happen to the preservers now? Some will return to their long sleep. A few may want to see their world their children has created. The galaxy is yours now, my children. We are now so pleased at what you have created. Everything now belongs to Thot Trel. We are freely share our knowledge of all our children. Give me the secret of your ancient weapons. I will use them to destroy my enemies. Not my child. I will not help you. I will obey. Well, he's not a happy bunny, is he? God damn it, frack. Well, there's a Breen captain somewhere. Ah, Thot Trel. And a glorious battle it was. Captain of the fiery ship has entered the system. They are requesting permission to beam down the science team to begin examining the archive. Word from Kronos is that there will be a joint operation, but that Chancellor John has agreed that the Thafari will lead the investigation. Thank you, Captain, for your help. Since I was a child, I've listened to the stories about the Preservers. I never even dreamed of someday I would have a chance to meet one. But you have made this possible. My people will celebrate this day. The balance has been restored. You have our eternal gratitude. Captain, this would be a great boon for the Empire. The Preservers are the earliest known sentient race. Their knowledge about the earliest days will be invaluable. They may even be able to tell us about the Arconians and the Herc. We will learn, and we will exploit this knowledge to protect and expand the Empire. I recommend that we return to the Thot Ambassador Sorrel. We want to know what we have found, and we must report to Kronos. I expect the High Council will have plans for this archive. We can leave on your orders, sir. Frank's a very ambitious little bastard, ain't he? We're too surprised if he wants to have my bloody trying to take my captaincy. You have made the most extraordinary discovery. The Preservers are alive. We can learn so much from them. We will have the knowledge. They will have the knowledge of the early days of the galaxy, been lost to time. Perhaps they even remember the Arconians or the Con Empire. But more important, they will even have knowledge of we will gain this safely for my people. The Breen threat has ended, and we have you to thank. For now and always, you will be a friend of the Thafari. May your life always be in perfect balance. Okay, and with that, we have.
Congratulations, General.
And with that, we've finished the incoming Howl mission side quest for the Cold War. We will now go and do the mission on New Romulus. It's a New Romulus aid, so we have to go and speak with the ambassador on Kronos. So we'll have to go back to Kronos, and then we'll do the New Romulus story arc, and then we'll do the Lost Dominion after that. So then they done not Dyson Spear, and then Spectre, which is the next side mission after that. So thank you very much for watching this part 31. I will see you in part 32 when we finally go to New Romulus. The Klingon Empire is looking to bolster our relationship with the emerging Romulan Republic. They're building a new homeworld on New Romulus and the Azure sector, and have asked for aid. So we're going to aid them for the Empire. And with that, I will see you in part 32 when we go to New Romulus. Ciao for now, and Copla.